Mr. Brown has a warrant active out of Franklin County for a homicide that we believe he is involved in from November the 9th of this year. Mr. Brown's vehicle, one of several, was located. That vehicle has been cleared at this time by tactical assets from multiple jurisdictions. Let me say first and foremost, this is not a school shooting. It is not a school incident. We are simply staging at schools because it was the most convenient area. Let me also say that Roanoke City schools have been closed for today, given the circumstances related to why we are here. Michael Brown is wanted. We believe him to be armed and dangerous, and at this time we believe he is either seeking an alternative mode of transportation or on foot in the immediate Roanoke area. So that is why we're showing you this flyer, because he was last seen wearing a black waist-length coat, and he is a military-trained veteran. So he knows how to navigate avenues of approach and escape and to maneuver his way around various types of terrain. There is a reward of $10,000 to the United States Marshal Service for the apprehension or information leading to the arrest of Mr. Brown. So we want folks, if you see someone you believe may be this suspect, to please let us know. Again, at this time, we believe the vehicles that he had access to have all been contained. That is what was taking place this morning with the large police presence. There was an RV in the immediate area that had to be cleared, so we took precautions. We utilized the resources from the U.S. Marshal's Office, the Virginia State Police, our own tactical assets, the FBI, and all those jurisdictions are involved in this search at this time. The search will continue through today. All activities at Roanoke City Schools, I am advised, have been canceled for today. Again, this is not a school-related incident. However, there are multiple schools in the city of Roanoke, and children's welfare, faculty welfare are all a concern. So those facilities will remain closed. Also, we've pushed out this information to daycares and other facilities that may be responsible for keeping children while parents are at work. Again, please pay attention to the flyer. Michael Alexander Brown is a white male, approximately 6 foot tall, 145 pounds, blue eyes, brown hair, as you can see right here. He is familiar with weapons, and we believe he does have access to weapons. So if you see something, say something. Call us. Call 911. We have multiple jurisdictions involved right now in this particular search, and we will keep you updated as we can throughout the day.
To follow up then, what is the information that the community needs to know as they're getting up this morning and starting their day? How should they go about their activities this morning? Is that shelter in place in that neighborhood still in effect?
Shelter in place in the immediate neighborhood is still in place. We would caution individuals to make sure that if they have to leave their home, they are diligent about what they do, where they go, and keep their head on a swivel. Mr. Brown may be seeking alternative forms of transportation at this time. So make sure that you are very familiar with your area. Try to take someone with you if you can. If you don't have to go out, then I would say today is not the day to do that. So everyone must remain diligent until this individual is apprehended.
If he's watching this right now, or someone who could possibly be helping him, what would you like him to know?
I'd like him to know that he needs to contact us so that we can make arrangements and he can turn himself in. We can do this the easy way. There's always alternatives out there. He may at this point in time feel like he has run out of alternatives, but he does have alternatives. He can reach out to any of these agencies here behind me. We'll make arrangements to bring him in safely, peacefully, and no one will be hurt.
Chief, we received information from law enforcement down in South Carolina yesterday that he may have been down in South Carolina. He's been spotted down there, and now you're saying he was spotted up here. So do you know how long he may have been in this area?
All we know is that around 4 a.m. this morning we received a call. It is likely that he was at some point in time in South Carolina. That's why I remind everybody he is navigationally savvy. He knows how to maneuver around. He's not afraid to change his location. He's not afraid to change his look. So everyone, please remain vigilant in what they do today. And if you see someone you think may be the suspect, please call 911.
And when you say alternate routes, do you mean buses or what?
Absolutely. Buses, taxi cabs, Ubers. Again, be very, very diligent if you're in a parking lot of a mall or a shopping center, food store. Make sure you look around, that there's no one standing around lurking at the corners of the buildings behind cars. This individual, again, is to be considered armed and dangerous at this time.
You mentioned that an RV had to be cleared in the process of doing what you guys are doing this morning. Do you know what connection that RV had to this?
It was one of the vehicles that he had available access to. We believe he did get to Roanoke in that RV, but that RV has been neutralized at this time. So he's technically, as well as we know, he's out of vehicles in that regard. So he's going to be looking for other opportunities to go mobile again.
And was that RV on Tillett?
It was in the immediate area. It was parked on a parking lot.
Do you know what kind of weapons he may have access to?
I have been informed that he has had access to shoulder-held, high-capacity weapons. So, we can only assume that he has others.
There's a lot of jurisdictions represented here. How have you guys been working together, and how has, now that it is here in Roanoke, how has this investigation gone so far this morning?
Investigation's gone great. That's why we train. That's why we have collaborative of relationships built between the multiple organizations. And it's been seamless at this time, and I appreciate everyone's support and assistance, and I'm sure they'll continue to be in collaboration with us. We have a joint command post set up. Everyone has different priorities of work because we have local, state, and federal assets involved in this matter. Again, state police, U.S. Marshals, FBI, Franklin County Sheriff's Department, Roanoke City Schools, security and personnel have been involved because we want to keep people safe. We will do the best we can do in that regard, but it's incumbent on everyone to look out after each other in this circumstance.
Do we have any reason to believe that Michael Brown and Rodney Brown were related to each other? I'm assuming that's
I don't have the details of that particular investigation, so I can't make that assumption or presume that at this time.
Can you tell us anything more about the 911 call or the tip that came in this morning? I mean, what did the person say when they called? Did they just see a suspicious person?
We went out as a suspicious person from a neighbor in the Tillett Road area. Individual seen tapping on a window, dressed in a black jacket. Officers responded, was able to confirm to the best of our belief that it was Mr. Brown, and then of course we located the RV in close proximity.
Does he have any ties to this immediate area, family or friends that live in this area that you guys know of?
My understanding is he does have ties to the area as far as family members.
So what is the next steps for you guys after this press conference and going about the day?
Well, you are a large part of the next step. This flyer, his photograph, will get out to hundreds of thousands of people in the area. So that is the next step, and we'll continue to diligently follow up on any particular leads that we may receive from other sources, and also the community's involvement.
Is there any idea that this might continue into tomorrow, and Roanoke City Schools will also be closed tomorrow as well?
Right now, without follow-up from some definitive source, it's much like looking for a needle in a haystack.
All right.
Is it difficult to catch him because he has prior military?
I'm sorry?
Is it more difficult to catch him than, say, a different murder suspect because he was priorly in the Marine?
Well, the military training, I think, affords individuals the capacity to navigate and maneuver and adapt to the environment in a much better way than perhaps the average citizen can or someone who's not trained. So I think he does have certain assets that benefit him in this particular circumstance.
One more. All right. No, I'm good.
We'll keep you updated. We'll try to get back with you around noon today, let you know if we know anything more or the status of the circumstance, so please keep posted.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
I've got copies of the flyers.
Hang on to that for me. Thank you.